Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Monday Bump and Run. I'm your host, Sid Rosenberg, for OpenSports.com. Week 2 is just about in the books, and here to help me recap the action as part of our exciting new partnership with the National Football Post is Matt Bowen, former NFL safety and now a featured writer at NFPost.com. Matty, how are you, pal?
I'm doing good.
Nice to have you back. Let's start with the Jets here. You know, the Jets, two very impressive victories. They shut down Andre Johnson, Matt, in Week 1. They shut down Tom Brady, Randy Moss, and the Pats in Week 2. Are the Jets at this point with a rookie quarterback for real?
Yeah, they're for real because of their defense. Look what they did yesterday, Sid. They brought pressure against Brady and they challenged receivers. I don't care if Wes Welker was playing or not. They weren't going to beat that Jets team because of the way they pressured them and the way they game planned them. And I think everyone's going to watch that tape because right now the Jets have the blueprint of how to attack the Patriots.
I think you're right, and I think that basically Ryan has the same blueprint as he used in Baltimore last year. Solid defense, run the ball. He had Flacco as a rookie in Baltimore last year under Harbaugh. He's got Sanchez as a rookie with the Jets, and as long as Sanchez doesn't make mistakes, not only has he not made mistakes, Matt, he's outplayed Matt Schaub and Tom Brady.
Yeah, he has, and Sanchez is right now where he's at right now. He's better than where Flacco was last year, and they have just as many weapons, if not more weapons, on this Jets offense than Baltimore did last year. So you're looking at a team that if it stays healthy, it's going to be in the AFC East race all season long.
I agree. Now, Jay Cutler and the Chicago Bears rebound. No Brian Urlacher, but they get themselves a huge win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know you're in Chicago there, Matt. I would imagine the city is feeling more alive this week.
Oh, yeah, even with Milton Bradley getting tossed from the Cubs. Man, it's a good day in Chicago right now. And I think that's why they brought Cutler in, because I don't think Kyle Orton was the type of quarterback that could have won that style of football game yesterday, to make throws off his back foot, to show the strong arm, and to make plays when you're down in the fourth quarter. That was a huge win for the city, and huge wins for the Bears. With Minnesota going to 2-0, they couldn't afford to fall back to 0-2.
And they get themselves a big win. Drew Brees here has been spectacular. Over 5,000 yards last year for the Saints. Ripped up the Eagles yesterday. He's got 9 touchdown passes in 2 weeks. It's really as prolific as Kurt Warner was with the Rams years and years ago. Are the Saints a team to beat right now inside the NFC, even with a okay defense?
Yeah, because they're scoring almost 50 points a game. I mean, that's the bottom line. And the thing with Greg Williams' defense is they're still going to cause turnovers. I think he had 3 picks yesterday. And think of Drew Brees when he gets this defense behind him even more, when they start setting him up inside the 50-yard line. Tell me a team that's going to stop Brees, because right now he's the hottest quarterback in the league.
No question, the best quarterback in the league. Speaking of the Eagles, you picked the Eagles and the Chargers to go to the Super Bowl. The Eagles blown out by New Orleans without McNabb yesterday. The Chargers could easily be 0-2, very narrowly beat the Raiders and lost at home to Baltimore yesterday. You want to revisit those predictions here, Matty?
No, not yet. I mean, we were talking earlier. I like the Giants a lot too, but we're still in September. We'll talk again in November, and then you can call me an idiot. We'll see.
I'm not going to call you idiot either way because I actually like both of those teams as well. Now, talking about the Giants, they beat Dallas last night. Jerry Jones here, Matt, got the building he was looking for, but not the result. Did he really think a new building would translate to winning? I mean, the fact is, Tony Romo is the same Tony Romo.
Yeah, and there's no way they should have lost that game with the amount of yards they ran for on the ground. And the way their offensive line pretty much manhandled the New York Giants defensive line that is one of the better ones in the league. But Romo was terrible down the stretch. He killed drives. And until he realized that this team is predicated on running the football and not him taking chances, they're not going to be able to compete with the rest of the NFC East.
I agree. Mario Barber, Felix Jones, and Choice all had big nights. Hey, assuming Dallas makes a move and Wade Phillips is on his way out, do they stay in-house with a guy like Jason Garrett, or do you go out and get a guy like Bill Cowher or Mike Shanahan?
Come on, man. We're talking about Jerry Jones. We're going to be having the same discussion in D.C. It's going to be Cowher, it's going to be Shanahan, Mike Holmgren, John Gruden's out there. Too many big-name coaches. Like you said, a brand-new stadium. That's a lot of money involved. It's going to be a high-priced guy that's going to put people in the seat because you got to get 100,000 people to come to those games.
Yeah, that's true. They filled it up over 100,000 last night, and all for a team that I think will finish in third behind the Eagles and the Giants. Thanks so much, Matt, for all the tremendous insight. As always, we'll see you again next Monday right here at the National Football Post and OpenSports.com. You can follow Matt, by the way, on Twitter at MattBowen41 and catch all of his great writing at NFPost.com. As always, Matt, great job.
Thanks for having me.
You got it, pal. For Matt Bowen, I'm Sid Rosenberg, and as always, enjoy the football.